What's up, guys? My name is Masha Tarts, and this is the game that all of the Lord of the Rings fans have been raging about. This is Shadow of Mordor, and I have to say, I'm very impressed with this game. I love this game, and I'm only 2 hours into it, and that's just side missions. I have yet to even touch the campaign, aside from the tutorial and whatnot at the very beginning. But other than that, I'm just overwhelmed with this game. I've been waiting for a good Lord of the Rings game since, gosh, I don't know when. I haven't had a good Lord of the Rings experience since Return of the King. Yes, Conquest was fun. War of the North was okay, but this is pretty great. And the nemesis system, I mean, that's what's on everybody's mind. And yes, it is worth it. However, it is not as in-depth as the trailers put it. Yes, you can interrogate captains and find out information and whatnot, but you can't make any captain your drone. From what I can tell, it's only campaign captains or struggle power mission captains. You can't just go find any random captain like this guy here and expect to make him your drone for the rest of the campaign. Doesn't work like that. Any of your base captains are just strong grunts. However, they do have their own strengths, weaknesses, and personalities. Excuse me. But they are not, I don't know how to put it, they are not special, I guess would be the best way to put it. They're not special people or special characters in the story. But don't get me wrong there. They are challenging and they are definite characters. Like I said, they all have their own personalities that they develop. And those personalities differ each time you either lose or they retreat. And in this case, this guy's already beaten me once, and I tracked him down. So I'm going to try to sneak up on him here, and you'll see the reaction. It's actually quite entertaining, because I found out right before I tracked him down here that his weakness was he can die instantly from stealth finishers. Now, most of the time, captains are either invulnerable to a finish or some type of attack, or they're just not weak to it. I've actually had one captain that I tried to do an aerial finisher on, and he grabbed my blade, just shoved it into his arm, and then threw me over his shoulder. So he didn't die, but he didn't not take damage either. Some guys, you'll just pretty much fall on them and fall off, or he'll try to stab them and they'll just catch your blade and throw you away. So, yeah, each captain develops their own weaknesses and whatnot. Oh, actually, some of them are weak to the, I forget what the big dog / hyena things are called in this game, but some are actually fearful of those along with fire. But getting back to retreating, see right here, for example, when their skull turns green after you've beaten them up so long, that means they're weak enough for you to grab them, and you can interrogate them from there. However, in this case, I damaged him just a little bit too much to where he'll start retreating. But I was able to get lucky, get a hand on him, but the grunt behind me stopped mid-interrogation, so I wasn't able to take it any farther. And I try to run him down, I try to shoot him with some arrows, but of course he's invulnerable to ranged, and he is one of the faster captains, not bosses. Well, I guess they kind of go hand in hand in this game. So he outruns me. When that little skull disappears, you've lost all hope. You might as well just stop running, go back to the main menu and track him down, because that's what's going to result to. So I ended up having to track Ukbuk down to a stronghold, which is just full of grunts and archers. It's a big mess. You never want to have to encounter a captain in a stronghold, because they're just a bitch to take down or interrogate. I mean, if you want to just kill them instantly and get them over with, they're pretty easy, as I do with this captain here. Just shoot the fire, kill the 2 orcs right beside him, or Urukai, and be done with it. and you can walk up to him, and I actually am able to interrogate him because there are no other enemies around, and I made the stupid decision of just interrogating any random person instead of finding the strengths and weaknesses out of another captain, which I highly recommend, because you never really know what a captain's weakness is until you either encounter them and you just have to deal with it, or you gather intel on them, which is definitely the best way to go about it, because you can find out how to instantly kill them or just scare them and weaken them enough to where you can interrogate them and find out something about the next captain. But yeah, knock him out instantly. Then I get kind of cocky because this was my third attempt dealing with this captain, so I said screw it, I'm gonna take out his grunts with some range and then go straight for him. Didn't work out that way because this guy likes to run. Some captains will stay on the ground and fight you till the very end, whether you lose or he loses. But other captains like this guy, they'll get down to about a third of their health and they'll run away every time. And also, if they're like this guy, then they'll outrun you every time. I almost caught up to him, but being that it was a stronghold, I ran into too many enemies and he was able to just get out of there. But I finally tracked him down the fourth time. I said screw it, I don't care about interrogating him anymore, I just want to get this done and over with. I'm tired of dealing with him. So as you see here, I track him down for the fourth and final time, and he's all alone, and I walk right up behind him, Assassin's Creed style, stab him in the back, the neck I should say, or through the face, not really sure where that blade went, and I'm done with him. Anyways, that's my recommendations on Shadow of Mordor. My name is Masha Tarts. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys later.